The extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Cowboys nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing. Starting field position at the 40. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Elliott. And some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First down.
Now Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play. Leads to
on 2nd and goal. Prescott, and he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. Prescott on 3rd and goal. This to Jarwin. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That's going to set.
She don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down 1. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Time on, set to kick off.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start with the option. Finds an opening past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for... ...15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And that'll set them back 5. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And very little. The 39. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson from the shotgun. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 38 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run for the first time with Joshua Kelly. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Brought down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the goal is.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Justin Herbert sacked. A loss of 3 yards.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a 1st down. Here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Austin Eckler.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Gain on the play. And the Chargers
on 1st down, Justin Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
1st down, Chargers.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Just keeping the play alive. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Ravens 7, Chargers 0.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judah. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
There he goes, left side.
Oh, we got plenty of fun.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 49 yards, as the Ravens push further out in front. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Back to throw here, Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A short gain there of just 4. That'll bring up a 4th down.
4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And the Chargers first down.
Again, Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Matt Judon picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
For the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock this one through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Here's a pass swung out. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And 3 at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. out of the gun, Herbert. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Complete.
15 yards on the play. First down.
Gain of 15. First down, Chargers.
Herbert off of play action. Throw left side complete. It's Henry. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Herbert throwing again. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Yannick Ngakoue getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Herbert. And he's going to go down again. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Chargers.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And here's Jackson on the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will extend their lead. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talent. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
First down, Chargers.
To the air again, Herbert. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Herbert back to the air. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. The reception good for 7. It's third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he couldn't hang on. Almost an interception there defensively. Instead, it brings up fourth. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And right side, Henry's got it. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Judon able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
a gain of 16 yards.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown, L.A.
Mike Williams there to make the grab. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Jackson, he's going to keep it himself. And he's got Rome. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
here's Jackson.
goal.
And that it's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Ravens' 26-yard.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And we will get a time.
Irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money, I'm not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like I'm bearing a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on your cheetah, run up and I'm there in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Test the driver's sauce, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheating, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't want to fuss, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and my self-talk too. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And he fires one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Cardinals.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. He gets this to Davante Adams. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers.
Complete.
Davante Adams, 75 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Packers 7. Mason.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to Kenyon Drake. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
There goes Larry Fitzgerald, and he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, 71 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The veteran tight end, Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Rodgers going to throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Receiver.
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Murray with a 3rd and long. And this one caught by Max Williams. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
And getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine a head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 38. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
2nd and 8.
Shotgun now for Murray, escaping the pressure right. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
To throw is Murray. Murray getting this out wide to Hopkins.
Murray's pass.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Murray. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards is the pickup there. And it'll move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run toss to the right with Drake. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Another Cardinals 1st down.
On play action, it's Murray. On the move to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
Rodgers.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time. So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make our score 31-14 now.
Score Cardinals 31, Packers 14. Mason Crosby to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, he'll throw. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And it's caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Closer. Extra point try now for Crosby. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Cardinals 31. Packers.
Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Murray's pass.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Play fake. Murray. Rolling to his right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
His kick.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
4 yards on the pickup.
Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And 7.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and run the option. Oh, fancy running by Murray. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. On the toss play, this is Drake. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Cardinals 42. Packers 21. Zane Gonzalez to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job.
And now here is another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. That catch good for only a couple. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the Packers' 31-yard line.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 16. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
Over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really. And my goodness, another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
On second and a yard. Murray.
15-yard line.
And now he's good. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's Larry Fitzgerald from Kyler Murray. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown.
In order plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return. Yardage that we won't even account for in the box score may help them win the game.
Dancing to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. It's Larry Fitzgerald from Kyler Murray as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of... And now here is another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. Rodgers to throw once more. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.